Today we got a video by Mushi. I'm going to react to other things besides Mushi, but he puts out a whole bunch of great stuff, and I just saw this one drop 20 hours ago. So this one is called A Boy's Dollhouse, and I'm not entirely sure what it's about. It's called Save the Children, though, so we'll see. And there's a big disclaimer on the screen. So it seems that it's going to be subtitles that we're going to have to read. So I'm going to pause frequently throughout the video. This is going to be very dark and uncomfortable, so if a dark, uncomfortable topic about kids and politics is not for you, I would then look for a different video of mine. I'll put one up in the title card, which should pop up in the top right of the screen, so you can pick one of those. For everybody else, let's get into it. This is A Boy's Dollhouse by Mushi. Alright, so the kid's name is Max. He likes dinosaurs. Keeps his toys in a dollhouse. He says that we can pretend it's Halloween and every day is Halloween. This is so messed up. This does happen in reality, though. Yeah, the subtitles say in there that the doctor said to take the medicine, the thoughts should go away. Eventually, when we win, and the culture goes back to some semblance of normality, I want every single one of these doctors to lose their licenses and be put on trial for child abuse. What they've done is abhorrent. This is on par, in my opinion, which is the correct opinion. They're on par with Nazi doctors. Like, this is absolutely heinous what they've done to kids. And the mothers and the fathers, usually it's the mothers though, it's usually a fatherless household. The mothers also need to go to jail. Yeah, and too, like, this is the thing also, is that everyone can tell something's wrong with you, something's not right with you, or not right with your mother who's doing this to you, so they don't want to associate. Kids know this. They don't hate people inherently, but they know when something's off, when something is dangerous, and they just avoid it. They think that you're weird. They'll ostracize you, and they don't have the mental faculties in place for diplomacy or societal pretense. They just don't want to be around you, and so you'll be alone and you'll be a loser, and your parents did this to you, among other things. This is his friend Ella. Tomboy, I guess. I would have chilled on that grove forever as a kid. Oh, that's messed up. By the way, the cat is Mushi. Poor Mushi. that's messed up. Really what's going on is that they're trying to emotionally separate you from everybody else, and that's what's going on. They'll make sure that they can control you entirely because Ella here is the regular world, the real world. It's the truth. And they these people on the left, people, demons, they only get this way over kids that they can control entirely and separate them from the rest of society. The moment they put them out in society, the kids start reverting back to being just kids, and they hate that. That's why they only put them in things like drag shows and gay bars and garbage like that. They never allow them to actually go into normal public spaces. Man, well, that was heavy. It was a good video, though. And, that's the end of the reaction, but I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this, and I'm going to probably have to edit out most of this because it's a subject I'm pretty passionate about. It takes a certain level of evil to do this to kids, and you cannot rehabilitate it at all. These people need to be removed from society. And I mean that literally. I mean, these people need it, obviously, trial, whatever. They obviously did it, but let's go with the trial, okay? Because we're a society. Do the thing when they're found guilty, because obviously that these people do this to kids. Them, get them out of here. This is societal rot. It's a cancer, and we've dealt with it for the last 10 to 15 years. It's absolutely heinous what's going on. Absolutely heinous. And one of the things that they don't want to tell you about, they being the champagne socialists and the gender studies people, is that this originated back in the 1920s and 1930s Germany under the Weimar Republic, right before the Nazis rose to power. And I'm not a fan of the Nazis, but this is the reason that they rose to power, in part, is because of the pushing of gayness and transsexual stuff onto society that didn't want it. And they did the exact same thing here. And the problem is that no one takes this seriously. If you want extremism to rise, keep pushing this stuff, keep hurting kids, and watch what happens. I'm a pretty tolerant person, and I don't mean that tolerant TM at the end that the left likes to use, which is, anti-tolerance. I'm a pretty tolerant person, but there are people who are not tolerant, and they're getting tired of this garbage. I'm tired of it. This is absolutely insane that this is allowed to happen. And in California and other places like that, they can take your kids if you don't affirm this, which is garbage. Absolutely garbage. All these politicians, all these doctors, all these therapists, they all need to go. They just all need to go. All right, anyways, that's it.